I'm Jeremy with the Armory Life. Has someone ever told you you can't have your cake and eat it too? Well, with the new Hellcat Pro comp, you can eat all the cake you want, metaphorically speaking. When choosing a pistol, especially one that you'll utilize for a daily carry, it's often weighing size for capacity, control, concealability, etc. In recent years, with advances in materials, design, and innovation, we've slowly gotten just about everything we could have asked for in a CCW pistol from the Hellcat family of pistols. Springfield Armory has officially launched the new Hellcat Pro comp variant of the ever-popular family of Hellcat pistols. Now, if you're unfamiliar with porting or compensators and the benefits, I'll break it down pretty quick for you. Creating a port or a specifically designed opening in the barrel and slide, generally at about 12 o'clock position towards the muzzle, allows escaping gas to flow out of the port before fully exiting the barrel. Think of it as an integral muzzle brake, but without all the concussive force and increased report. So what's the benefit? The idea here is the escaping gases venting upwards will counteract the muzzle flip by giving thrust downwards as the pistol fires. Now in theory, this allows you to have quicker follow-up shots and have less sight picture interruption when firing a pistol, especially when firing quickly. The Hellcat Pro comp has a port in the barrel and slide, with the front sight post being moved backwards to accommodate the porting. From the profile, you'd almost miss this as a new variant of the Hellcat Pro, but once you take a closer look at the slide and barrel, you can see the Springfield Armory engineers' handiwork on the specifically tuned port. So getting back to this porting business, does it really make a difference? Now I'll be honest, I was excited but a little bit skeptical to see if I really wanted to replace my Hellcat Pro for my everyday carry for the new comp variant. Now what gave me comfort is that this is a stock pistol released by Springfield Armory. If they put their stamp of approval on it, then it should live up to the reliability and performance I've come to expect. So I hit the range to test out my Hellcat Pro versus the new Hellcat Pro comp variant. That way I have a baseline in which to measure from. For my ammo, I utilize basic 124 grain ball ammunition across the board to keep my experience consistent. I decided to shoot the Hellcat Pro comp first so that I wouldn't have a bias towards the non-ported version. Sometimes it's easier to feel the difference when knowing what it should feel like, but then my initial impression would be biased towards the port. I wanted a raw first impression without knowing the baseline in advance. The first shots felt good. The biggest difference I noticed was my return to target after firing a shot. It felt like I was back on target a little quicker without trying to strangle the pistol. After a couple magazines on the comp version, I switched back to a very stock Pro. I've always appreciated and enjoyed shooting my Hellcat Pro and training with it as I carry it every day. The comp variant adds a touch more controllability to the platform, which is greatly appreciated. I really noticed a difference on the Hellcat Pro comp when firing quick hammer pairs. The pistol was back on target quicker, and keeping an accurate target sight picture was just plain easier. After a few hours of the range, I was pretty convinced that the Hellcat Pro comp variant was a big enough advantage to switch out my stock Hellcat Pro. Digesting it after the fact, I really enjoyed the new reduction in muzzle flip via the new comp. It wasn't so much that it forced me to change how I interact and expect the pistol to perform. Another benefit to think about is if you load your daily carry with plus P ammo, the comp will be that much more effective at reducing that muzzle rise when it matters most. Keep in mind that when training with a ported or compensated pistol, to be keenly aware of certain awkward shooting positions that you may encounter if, God forbid, you had to use your pistol in a defensive situation. Since there's concussive force escaping the top of the pistol, you want to ensure that no body parts are near and or in the direct path of that escaping hot propellant gas. Overall, my impressions of the new Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro comp variant were very positive. The performance when shooting hammer pairs was the most evidenced by the new comp. I also appreciate the subtlety of the new design. It's not standout or loud, but more utilitarian. The pistol was designed to perform under all conditions and to be trusted with your life. Springfield certainly achieved that with the new Hellcat Pro comp. Now, I would highly suggest that you head down to your local gun store or range and check out the comp version for yourself. Better yet, bring a stock version or rent a stock version and shoot them side by side to see if you can feel the difference. Now at the end of the day, no new pistol, gadget, or accessory will make you a better, more competent, or safer shooter. Quality training and repetitions on the range are the only things that are going to do that for you. In an ever-changing world, it's more important now than ever before to be a good advocate of the Second Amendment and to be a good guy with a gun. One day, it just might make the difference.